Have you ever thought about moving to the Big Apple? Find out everything you need to know before moving to New York City. Hello and welcome to Luxury Living NYC. I am Erin Wheelock, part of your global real estate team of choice, the Wheelock team. New York City is home to a little more than 8 million people. And if you plan on being one of them, you need to watch this video. And stay tuned, don't miss the bonus tip at the end. But let's not waste any more time. Let's just get started. All right, starting with number 5, let's talk about the city lifestyle. So you must be curious about the lifestyle here, right? Is it like the movies? Well, when you move to New York City, you become a part of a life full of lively energy and constant action. With so many services and benefits right at your fingertips, the city is the most convenient place to live. When I go home, downstairs from my building, I literally have 30 restaurants within a 3-block radius. I don't cook, although some people do. Liquor, any groceries, restaurant orders, etc. are delivered to your home. I haven't done my laundry in years. It's a very convenient place to live. There is a strong sense of the hustle culture, which stresses hard work and tough competition all the time. And in spite of all the activity, there's plenty of fun things to do and social events to attend. There's always something in this busy city. Number 4, let's talk about the cost of living. This is probably the part that you're most curious about, and rightfully so. New York City is an expensive place to live, mostly because of how much it costs to live, especially to rent an apartment. But even food and eating costs can add up quickly. There are some cheaper options, though, within the city. Transportation costs, like those for public transportation, rideshare, bikes, are also a factor. And even though it can be hard on the wallet, a lot of people do find ways to adapt and take advantage of the city while being able to have a balanced life here. Moving on to number 3, let's talk about neighborhoods. Where to live? This is a question that a lot of you ask, and don't worry, there are many neighborhoods in New York City, which is why I have the neighborhood videos. I can't get too much into detail without being considered steering and then I lose my license, but I will say this, there's a neighborhood for everybody. If you want busy, quiet, by the parks, in the middle of it all, whatever you want, New York City has it. So watch those videos to help you decide which neighborhood is right. Coming in at number 2, let's talk about the taxes. Even the Joker and Batman wouldn't mess with the IRS, so why should you? In New York City, both residents and tourists need to know how to deal with the complicated tax system. Items of clothing and shoes that cost less than $110, you do not have to pay the New York City state tax on. Items over, you do have a tax rate of 8.5%. There's also different tax rules for different services like health clubs, property tax, and even parking tax. So you should talk to an accountant. Number 1, let's talk about the weather. Living in a place is not just about the neighborhood or cost, it's about sustainability. Can you live with this weather? Listen, there's a fairly cold, wet, and sometimes snowy winter in the city and a hot, humid summer with decent rain all year round. The urban heat island effect is also made worse by New York's huge population, lots of people, lots of buildings and streets that soak up the sunlight during the day. I like to say though, if we had LA's weather, then everybody would want to live here, so we can't have it all, right? All right. At the start of the video, we discussed a bonus tip, and that being the must-see attractions. So when you're visiting New York City, there are some places you can't miss. Take a walk across the famous Brooklyn Bridge and be amazed by how beautiful it is and how far it stretches out over the city. Get lost in the exciting world of Broadway, see a show or two at one of its beautiful and famous theaters, and find peace and quiet in Central Park, a huge oasis in the middle of Manhattan that's great for picnics, long walks, running through the trees, dine at restaurants to experience the city's lively food scene, and enjoy the variety of flavors and cuisines that reflect the multicultural character. If you want to experience the high life, go to one of New York's rooftop bars or one of the private clubs, and you'll be stunned by the views of the cities and the busy streets. Okay, if you like this video and would like to see more content, click on the boxes on the screen. Again, my name is Erin Wheelock. I'm a real estate professional in New York City, and if we at the Wheelock team can serve you with any of your real estate needs, my contact information is in the box below. If you want to keep receiving email updates for New York City, be sure to follow me here and any of my other socials. Until next time, take care